Jelle Gaines has the gold.
World champion is Jelle Gaines.
All right, guys, we are back. We missed last week, and I think I'm going to hand it straight over to Jelle because he has a public apology to announce to you guys.
Yeah, I was in the hole. I was too tired, and I said to Aaron, I need a week off. Thursdays are my easy days. That's when we always record, and I want it to be really easy and being able to lay on the couch and recover from the Ironman training I've been doing. It's killing me. It's struggling. But then with this week, I'm back fully ready to give it my all for this podcast.
Wait,
So yeah,
I didn't want excuses. I just wanted an apology. The fans want an apology.
I'm sorry, fans. I'm deeply apologize. We'll try to keep it weekly from now on.
I had 2 people come up to me at Crit last night and say that they were devastated that we didn't record last week. So
I also got someone texting me, and I told him like, oh, I was too tired, like I wanted a break for a week, and he actually told me like, oh, Aaron should just come to yours and like you can record it laying down. I'm like, yeah, like why do I always have to go to his?
I will go to yours. It's just you got a toddler running around that maybe.
No, she's in Bushkindi on Thursdays.
It's a bushkindi.
So next time I'm destroyed,
yeah,
you'll come over to mine and we'll do it on laying on the bed.
in the altitude room.
In the altitude room, laying on the bed. Sounds good.
But it is. So we wanted to keep the weekly streak alive, and we did for maybe 6 weeks. And it's about the time when people's New Year's resolutions start to fall apart. So we're not alone. I think there's plenty of people out there that ruin their New Year's resolutions. So anyway, we apologize. We messed up. That's what we need. We need a recording up our sleeve, I think, to
have some recordings that if I'm in the hole, we can just publish it.
Yeah. But why are we in the hole?
I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess this is now almost 2 weeks ago on Friday. I had a really hard run session, and I think I pushed it just too hard, like tried to be a February champ, because it was just February, I think.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, it's February, let's go. And then I had a super big Saturday, like 7 hours of training, and then I could still do the Monday, like run session. That's usually the thing, like for me, like I can still do my runs, even if I'm really tired, like I can still kind of get through them. But then on the Tuesday morning, I had like a hard bike session, and I just couldn't push the pedals and decided to take an easy day instead, and just had to take that one day a bit easier, and then I was back on track. But I just wanted to take my Thursday laying on the couch.
But also, we haven't spoke about it, but the crit on the Wednesday night, I think, may have been the start of the end. Like, it was a good crit. And didn't you have your highest ever hour power?
Second highest ever hour power.
Still second highest ever hour power in January.
And third highest 20-minute power ever.
So with basically everything that we said in the weeks before, do not set PBs in January. You did?
Well, I guess it's second and third, so it's not a PB.
And that's true, actually.
But
it did
actually normalized power, because it's a crit, so you don't... Now, we're probably with this discussion again with I don't remember who it was, where we talk about normalized power. Remember with Rico Bogan's podcast, where we talked about normalized power and average power? But yeah, that hour was my second best average power, but actually my highest normalized power, because it's a crit and with the 2-man breakaway. So yeah, you're not always pushing the pedals for the whole hour, because you're also sitting in and has a bit of downhill.
I was pushing the pedals the whole hour in the group behind.
Yeah, I didn't see you. But no, that actually was a better than expected crit there. I felt actually quite strong, and I was a bit surprised with the power I could push, because I think after 8 minutes, I was already alone. In that crit, we were with 3, but then I dropped him on the next uphill, and then I was alone for maybe 15 minutes until this what is it? Conti Continental
yeah, we spoke about
pro
it. He was
cyclist,
10th
Kane.
in top 10 at nationals.
Yeah,
Great
Kane
national.
Richards. He like bridged up to me, and then we were with the two of us, and actually it was really close at one point. You guys could almost like
We were really
sniff our
close.
bums.
Yeah.
But then you guys, yeah,
But
broke, or tactics came into play, and we actually rode away, and I
his
got out
attack,
sprinted.
his attack to get across to you was insane.
Mm,
He came from, well, he wound up from the back. So he was sitting at the back for the first, well, the whole time you were off the front. The
like
first
20
10,
minutes
15, 20
maybe.
minutes maybe. Like you didn't even know he was there. Um, but he does do like the big loop before. So he does like 120K or 100K before he even
Yeah.
gets there. But anyway, his attack to go around you, it was like, I was next to Kai and we both just looked at each other and went, holy shit. He just went straight. He went so hard. But then he got across to you really quickly. But then,
Oh yeah. All of a sudden he was in my wheel. I
yeah.
had no idea.
But well, I say the group held you guys for a little while and actually got, like you said, got quite close. I was like, oh, we're back on here. But I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. When someone's away, for me, I find it's, I've said that it's the real big surges
Yeah.
that get me. So when people get away, it's like almost like, oh, okay, I don't mind riding hard without like the big attacks.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh god, if you guys come back again, then these attacks are all just gonna start all over again. But yeah, that was, I reckon, for you the beginning of
The end.
the end, pretty much.
No, that's true, because that was a hard effort, and then Friday was hard, Saturday was hard. And then that Tuesday I cracked a bit and I bailed on my bike session and then did an easy swim instead of coming to your guys' squad and do the VO2 swim. But that revived me a bit, because then Wednesday I just did my normal Wednesday. It was like a 4.5 hour bike and a hour 40 run with some like LT1. And I could feel that I was still a bit tired, but just that little reset on Tuesday, like I've been fine since then. So
You went riding with Pierre Cola, didn't you? And you had to like,
I had to bail on him. I just turned back. Sorry, Pierre. Yeah, he was gonna do my session as well with me.
yeah,
And so it was like 4x8, 4x4, 8x1, the session. And the 4x4 was like, what was the power? Maybe like a 70.3 power. And I did the first one. The second one was already like 15 watts less. And then he's like, I'll do the third one. You can just try to follow. And I just tried for like 30 seconds and decided, okay, I'm stopping.
was he going really hard?
Not he probably pushed the same watts, I guess. But I just set up and didn't try anymore. And then he came back. He's like, "Oh, all good." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just effed." And then I rode with him until he started. He's like, "Oh, do you want to jump on for another one?" I was like, "No, I go home." And yeah, that was my Tuesday last week. But we're good. We're good now. Back on track. I actually did some big days. Today is my easier days, like normal, and then I have 2 more hard days, tomorrow and Saturday, and then I have a couple days recovery days, which is nice. Like with Ben, we always do it like it's 3.5 week training, half a week easy, 3.5 week training, and now we're in the half week easy next week, and then it's 3 weeks to Geelong. It's coming quick.
That is
huh?
coming quick.
It's coming
Yeah.
really quick.
Do you feel like you're in better shape now than you were leading into Geelong last year? But you got sick last year,
The
didn't
problem with leading in Geelong last year was that, like, I guess around this time, or maybe like
you? I think it was closer.
it was close, maybe 3 weeks from it or 2.5. I got quite sick and like I didn't train for 5 days, and then actually only really decided the week of the race that I was gonna do the race. So I guess I'm in a similar position as before I got sick last year. So if I don't get sick this year and I can just do my normal build into Geelong, I reckon I'll be in quite decent shape. I have been doing a little bit. It is not much different compared to last year, but now I'm doing an Ironman. So I do kind of do this where last year I feel like I did maybe 5 runs a week, but a little bit less. Where now I do 4 runs a week, but they're all like between 22 and 27 Ks a week.
Oh.
So last week I did 92K, but in 4 runs.
Mm.
And I feel like that's a bit different. I have this like big days. Like for example, yesterday I did a 4.5 hour bike ride and a hour 40 run. It's like a big
Mm.
day on the leg. So I feel like that's maybe slightly different, but for the rest it's fairly similar.
Yeah.
Actually, the cool loop yesterday that I've never done, I went like inside in northern New South Wales along the coast to like Pottsville,
Mm.
and then went like land inwards through Murrumbimby,
Murrumbimby, yeah. Mullumbimby.
Mullumbimby.
Yeah.
It sounded familiar, this place, to me. I don't know why. And then I came into and actually Strava already told me that it was going to be gravel,
Okay.
but it was proper gravel, like
Could you ride it?
with rocks. I could ride it, but with the TT bike, it's not ideal, especially the downhill. It was a bit tricky. But yeah, it was luckily more uphill gravel than downhill gravel, and the rocky bits was more in the uphill. I slipped out a bit, but I managed to like ride it all up. But that killed the average speed a bit, huh?
Good for the power.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Although I didn't pedal at all in the downhill because you're on the like rocky gravel with the TT bike.
the good advert for Princeton.
The Ridley Triton Fast works on all terrains. Even if you have to do a gravel ride, it can work. But yeah, no flat, no broken bike, so
We
quite good.
we did Pottsville, South Golden Beach. You would have rode near there. It's near Pottsville, but we did a triathlon camp there, I reckon 20 years ago.
Oof.
18 years ago, showing my age. And
when you were 30.
But we swam in Mullumbimby. There's a 50-meter pool there.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Ah,
But the
cool.
roads to get there are like really windy,
Yeah.
quite hilly, quite bad road
Yeah.
surface. I don't know if they've fixed it at all, but yeah, I've done a lot of riding out through there. It's actually nice because it's quiet, isn't it? But it was when we were there 15 years ago,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
It is
18.
quiet. And then I, like, once I was over the gravel bit, I came into Yukai. You know this?
Yukai? No.
It's called Yukai. I had a massage yesterday, and I said to the guy, Yuki. Because that's how I would pronounce it. And he said, he's like, for 5 minutes, oh, where is this? Where is it? And then he says, like, oh, Yukai. I'm like, yeah, Yukai. He's like, oh, there's a nice, like, restaurant there. And it's like, so I did this climb, Main Arm Hill, but that's the gravel bit here. And then you come into...
For the people listening,
Yukai here somewhere.
Jelle's trying to show me on a map where it is.
Well, you opened the map.
I know.
But it's like...
yeah. Oh, there it is.
There, Yukai.
Yuki. Oh, yeah, you've done a pretty decent ride there. And then into Mullumbimby.
Yeah,
Murrumbimby, sorry.
Murrumbimby.
Murrumbimby.
They're all so hard names in like northern New South Wales, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then I went the normal way up Terranora and back. It was 145K, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was good. But then I had to, because I had massage at 5, so I had to do my run at 3.
Oh, it's be hot.
It was very hot. It was brutal. And then my parents afterwards arrived, and they're like, "Oh, it's not so hot since we've been here." I'm like, "What?"
Well, we had terrible rain on the weekend.
Yeah.
For a few days. So that obviously didn't help. But yeah, well, it's that hot lately that you just then opened your precision bottle that has, I'm assuming, PF 1000 milligrams. Yeah. Electrolytes. Yeah. So on the weekend, actually, I was quite sick. I had like a bad throat and like really, I'm a little bit stuffy now, but not like I'm fine now. But I don't know about you, but whenever I'm really sick, not really sick.
Go hard on the electrolytes. So.
Well, no, but I know the thing is I don't drink because my throat's really sore. And then all Sunday night, I was getting these massive cramps. Like honestly, waking up in the night with these massive cramps. So I think I was just really dehydrated. And then I did the swim early in the morning and pushed off. We did some sprints and both cars cramped like straight away. And I've got some of those tablets in my bag. So I just went in, grabbed one, smashed 2 into a bottle, smashed the bottle down, and honestly, instantly like that, the cramps went. Yeah.
You could push off the wall again.
So
yeah, I live off them here now. Huh?
Yeah.
They also just taste good. So I actually have one every morning.
Do you?
first thing I make is like my coffee and bottle with
Ah, okay.
PF 1000. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just because I don't like to drink just water.
Mm.
So I either drink sparkling water, which I don't really like first thing in the morning. So I usually have like the electrolytes.
Yeah. I think it goes to show because I'm not I'm not normally a heavy sweater and/or salty sweater, but I think when you're in these conditions, in these hot conditions, how much electrolytes you need to replace. So
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
if you also want to get on board with some precision fuel and hydration, use the code ALLINTRIATHLON at checkout for 15% off, and you can also fuel like the world champ sitting next to me, Jelle, 2-time world champion, can get on board with his fueling strategy.
Just PF 1000 every morning. Easy.
But yeah, no,
That's good. This is gonna be good editing. We don't have to put an ad read in.
yeah, true, true. But yeah, I had a coaching course all weekend.
Yeah, you told me it was from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Well, yes. Well, because I got sick, I didn't go to the dinner.
Ah, okay.
So we did. So on the Friday, we actually went up to Brisbane and we were at Queensland Ballet. So we went to like a ballet school and they
Cool.
taught us like how to do ballet and stuff.
I saw that photo.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
thought you guys were just like
everyone on YouTube,
Yeah.
they can what's his position 1? I think they call it. I don't know.
don't know.
You'll know it soon in the next few years, I'm sure.
Actually, yeah, when Sienna goes to ballet
Ballet,
class.
I'm sure. But yeah, we actually it was well, no, not kind of. It was cool. It was I guess the takeout for me and the coaching course weekend was like about perspective. So like looking at how other people and other sports do things.
Yeah.
And so we went up to Queensland Ballet. We did a ballet course ourselves or class, and then we went and watched them do a rehearsal, and it was like actually really interesting. So there was like maybe 15 of the girls in this class, and the choreographer or the coach, and basically for the whole hour that we sat and watched, we didn't see them do much any more than like 10 to 15 seconds of the routine. But it was like, nah, all right, back again, start again, go
Oh.
again, back again, start again, back again. Kept like just literally kept going back. No, your hands a little bit too high. No, you didn't point your toes to 2 o'clock. I wanted it at 1:30, and like I guess it was obviously in an endurance sport, like it's all about you. I mean, you have to do a lot of training. You have to do the miles. You have to do a lot of like hard physical work. But sometimes it's important just to go, no, actually, I probably need to just slow down a little bit, and I need to try and perfect something before I move on. I guess is kind of what I took from it.
I actually, yeah, this is interesting because I swam quite late on Monday, and they were like in Palm Beach pool. They were already like kids swim squats there, and I was also like, so they do like coaches talking a lot, and then like for U50s, like focusing on technique or whatever. And I was like, oh, this would be my worst nightmare of a swim. Like I just want to swim, but I was actually thinking like, this is probably what you need at that age because swimming is like very technical and you probably have to like just keep repeating like the technique or like what you have to focus and work on. Which it's not really in our like for me, this is already like, oh, I can't do that. I just want to swim, you know? Even sometimes like, and when I used to swim with the Miami surf squad, like we would do also some like shorter bits and like lots of standing and talking. I was like, oh, this is just a waste of time. Like, but actually it is like very important. And I'm probably too old now to really do a lot about my technique or like it will, the time you put into it probably doesn't
diminishing returns. It's not really worth it probably.
But that age, like it probably is really important. They were probably like 10 to 12-year-old kids.
Oh, I mean, it's probably at that point the most important thing.
But for swimming for sure. But even like running probably and biking, like skills and on the bike is also really important, and not just go out and go for a 2-hour ride on your own, but you have to be able to take your corners well, do downhills, like even just for safety, like know how to unclip at a light or that kind of stuff. So it's cool to get to see other
Yeah.
sports. This is a very technique-based
Oh,
sport.
it's crazy how
Ballet, like,
but yeah, it's not like I'm saying now that like my coaching philosophy's changed and I'm gonna like, no, we're gonna perfect everything before we move on. But I think it was just a good like reminder to go, no, it's all right. Today's gonna be okay. We're not actually gonna swim far today, but we're gonna try and perfect a couple of things in your stroke that's not been messing up. And it's
yeah.
not like you're gonna just do that in one swim and bang, it's fixed.
No.
But
Well,
times where you
especially
might
also for you in your job now, where you are working with still the younger
younger
kids. Like, there
athletes.
is probably, because some don't even, I guess for you, they come out of swimming or they come out of running, but they haven't been spent much time on a bike. So that is important, then getting
Yeah.
used to riding a road bike and like, yeah, clipping in, clipping out. Like, even I remember this is actually a funny story. When I was young, like, I had my bike and I always went with my dad when he was running. I would bike, and then I got for like my birthday or whatever. I don't remember. For like some occasion, I got like a bottle cage and a bottle for the first time, and I was like practicing on the yard. And then I was like, okay. And then I went with my dad, and we were biking along the canal. He was running in Belgium, and yeah, I wanted to take my bottle, but I couldn't get it out of my bike, and I wasn't focusing on the road. I just biked into the canal.
I was gonna say you actually rode into the
I
canal.
rode, and my dad was a bit in front, and the only thing he could hear was like, plunge into the water.
Was it winter?
Like, it was cold. I remember I was cold. It probably wasn't winter, but it was quite cold. And then my dad actually, because my bike and everything was in the canal, so my dad like used to run with his keys in his hand. And he like put the keys down and like went in the water and picked up because it's like quite shallow and then it goes deeper in the middle. He could pick up the bike, and then we went all the way home, which was probably like 2K or something. And then he came home and he forgot his keys.
And no one was at home to let you in.
My mom was not at home.
So then you're freezing
we
cold.
had to go back. And then my dad called my mom and we were home, and my mom could just hear me crying in the background.
How old were you?
7.
Oh, okay.
Like very young still.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also something you have to practice, like focus on the road while taking your bottle out of your.
Well, there you go. If Queensland Ballet taught us anything, it's to practice your skills so you don't end up in the canal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that was a good day. And then the next day, was the big day where we went and we went to a swim squad. So up at Griffith University here, there's a good swim squad, and it's actually a guy that I used to swim with growing up, Thomas Fraser Holmes, and he's been to a couple of Olympics himself. So it was actually really cool to go to his training session and watch him, and we were coaching and timing and stuff, and so that was cool. And then. But it was an early morning, so they're on deck at 5 a.m. and it's up at Griffith. So we had to leave at we had to be there at 4:45, so leave at 4:15.
On a Sunday morning.
No, Saturday. This is Saturday morning. Yeah. So that was a long day, and that's when I was starting to feel sick. And then we finished with, so we did like some classroom stuff. Then we finished with, he got in, so Lucas, who's the coach coordinator or the coach developer, he got in like this lady to teach handstands. So I'm a little bit unsure on what we were trying to learn there. I think it was
see the world from a different perspective, upside down.
It actually was look at things from a different angle. I guess is kind of like what we're trying to get out of it. But because I was sick and then I was trying to do these handstands and being upside down in my head, I was like, oh my God. So we finished there, and I just like, nah, I'm done. I'm not going out for dinner. So I got home. I was in bed by 7:30 p.m. On that night. So it was a long weekend, and but it was good. It was nice to learn a few things. I'm looking at the screen, so those on YouTube will know we are in AIT HQ. But we've got my in-laws, not my non's parents, staying with us. So they're all downstairs in our on our dining room table where we normally record from. But remember our first episode where we recorded from the couch and we had the camera basically at crutch level?
It's again like this.
It's again at crutch level. So I have to keep reminding myself to keep the legs and the feet and everything out of camera, which I just didn't do very well just then.
No. But yeah, that's big weekend.
Big weekend, yeah. Especially when you're not feeling well.
Well,
So it just meant like I was obviously trying to do some training, but I mean, basically, I couldn't do anything. To be fair, when I was not feeling well on Saturday, I probably wouldn't have done any training anyway.
Yeah.
But I probably would have liked to do something on Sunday. And I'm getting nervous now because my first race is just over 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what is it? Is it the weekend before Geelong?
it's the weekend before
Yeah.
Geelong.
Okay.
Because remember I did it last year as well. Devonport.
Yeah.
Guided there. And this year we actually have at least there's 7 people in the race, but
Oh, yeah.
one of them that we know who actually Kevin McDowell is guiding for.
Yeah.
So and they're quite good. So Owen, his name is the VI athlete, and his guide Kevin McDowell, who some may know through racing. Was he maybe 5th at Tokyo Olympics? You won't know, will you? But
I never saw the race.
he was up there. He had a good race there,
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
5th or 6th. So he's now guiding for him. So they're going to be there. Whereas last year we had one other people that were a lap behind, so I could get away with being a bit underdone, and now getting sick. And so
yeah, you better get onto it.
I've got 3 weeks of panic, or 2 more weeks of panic training to try and make sure that I'm in good enough shape to do a job for Sam.
You're doing the swim later?
Well, I've got a meeting. So I'm getting in after you guys. Oh,
Bloody hell.
the bloody meetings. I just want to
What
coach.
job did you sign up for, Aaron?
I just want to coach. No, it's well, it's
Part of the job,
it's a
I
bane
guess.
of, well, kind of. It's not, shouldn't really be, but coaches should just coach, and everyone else that support staff.
Well, I guess it's all all new, right? So is that what all the meetings are for? Because your squad is new, non-squad is new, like the whole structure is
Yeah.
new.
No,
Not really.
I think it's not a Oz try. It's like it's a global federation
Oh, okay.
thing now, I think, where federations just put meetings on, far too many meetings, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's like we've spoke about it with Joel. Remember how he just and you could understand why, but Joel Filioso, the guy, our former coach, but he obviously coaches, or at one point probably coached people from 8 different federations, and he just flat out refused. No meetings. I'm not doing any meetings. But you can understand, imagine if he had to do all these meetings for 8 different federations. He would never get time to coach. But anyway, I'm missing that swim because I have a meeting.
Yeah, all right.
But I'm going to get in and swim after you guys.
Same set?
Maybe. Oscar's coming.
He's also doing the late shift.
Because he's got an exam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. I'm so tired. I don't know whether I'd get in and swim. And swimming's not the one I'm worried about at the moment.
True.
It's the run. So
Yeah.
I'm probably, but yeah. My most unmotivated training session that I do every week is Tuesday afternoon. When I say try because it doesn't always happen. I try and get in and do a swim before I coach, which is a hard swim because I'm coaching at the time you guys are swim. I'm okay with that in terms of I'm missing the swim because I'm actually coaching. I'm doing my job. So it's oh, fair enough. But when I'm missing training for meetings, that's a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that Tuesday swim. I just get so demotivated to actually go and do anything. So basically, I've got it down to about 2.5K.
Oh, really?
I do a 500 warm up, and I try and get as much of the main set as what you guys do, and then a 100 or 200 warm down.
Nice.
I don't go for the volume. I just go for the quality on that
Density.
on that session.
Well, yeah, the swim is not what you have to really worry
No.
about. Your swim test was still quite decent, wasn't it? So
Yeah. Well, yeah.
you're all good.
Even though, but all of my tests were not bad, and then I just feel shit when we're actually training. No, not shit. Actually, that's a lie. But speaking of feeling shit, I did the crit last night. Okay, we spoke about crit 2 weeks ago, but you weren't here last night.
No, I didn't do the crit anymore.
Yeah, it was actually. So we had, I reckon, 30 plus in A grade.
That's good.
Well,
That's
it's
a good
good.
turn-up, yeah.
It's good, but it's I think it's
It's a
too many.
narrow course for maybe, and then
'Cause
overtaking B
B grade
grade,
has
and
another bit. They have probably more.
it's really hard overtaking B grade, no?
Yeah, because they're not that much slower
Yeah,
either.
indeed.
And they're also there's probably 70 guys trying to get around each
Yeah.
other on quite a narrow course. But I'm actually quite annoyed with our listeners, or someone of our listener that was the snitch that told Brando that we were in a race. Because ever since he's found out, it's now 3-0. There was 1-0 to me, and then he's won 3 in a row. So he got me last night again.
Well, he finished second last night,
He was
didn't he?
second, yeah. I was talking to Kira,
Dang.
his partner, this morning at the ride, and apparently he couldn't sleep that well last night because he just was waiting for the UAE contract to come through. So Tadej Pogacar was about to reach out and give him a contract, but no, he rode well. I actually came up to him after, and I put my hand out. I was like, mate, I think I'm conceding here, and you know, credit to him. I don't know if it's a backhanded. I don't know if it's well, maybe not a backhanded compliment, but whatever you want to say. He motivated me to keep going. He didn't want me to just give up. So I gave him my hand to say congratulations, you've got the win. He's like, no, there's more, because I'm getting worried now that there's not enough
Crits anymore too.
Crits race left, but I think because, remember, I make the rules.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is, even if we get to the last one and say 6-1, the last race might be worth 7 points.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so it's just
I
all
think
on
you
that
just
last
have
race.
to aim for his wheel. That's
From
the
now
only
on.
wheel you need to worry about. Just Brandon's wheel.
Yeah.
Stick with it.
Yeah. Well, now he knows my tactic because there's snitches within our listener that tell him. But yeah, I think
Is Brandon not a listener?
he might be, actually. I don't know. Maybe he is. He kept that quiet if he is. He could be. I don't know. Or maybe Kira is. I'm not sure. His partner. I know his coach sometimes listens, Dan. So maybe it's Dan.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something Dan might just to motivate him.
Yeah.
You know, poke the bear.
It definitely works. He went from
yeah,
only hanging on for like 15 minutes,
that
whatever.
first one. I think he was having a bad day that day,
Yeah.
and I got overly confident.
Yeah.
I saw him riding home after 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I've got him covered for this year.
Yeah, and now he's bloody finishing on the podium, getting that cash.
Yeah, he beat Hauser.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In a sprint. So the guys that got away, Matty Hauser, current world champ.
In the Iron Kids?
Yeah. In the Iron Kids, yes. Brando, obviously. Kai Wild, who's also training part of our squad. Kane Richardson, the guy that we spoke about before. Toby Powell's got in there. I think I might have said this. But anyway, there was quite a few. And then, Brando got a second place against those guys. And it's a downhill sprint. And those that know Brando, he's not the biggest guy.
He's not the biggest sprinter either, I thought.
Not the biggest sprinter. I think you two would have a good match.
Who would crack 1,000 watts first?
Yeah. Well, he got second across the line. I actually, I got to see the finish because they end up lapping.
Oh, really? You got lapped again? Bloody hell! And you stopped again.
Well, this time, so the motorbike. There's a motorbike.
Yeah.
He told us, because we had 2 laps to go when they had 1, and they were catching us. They caught us at the top U-turn.
Yeah.
So they're about to sprint.
Oh,
half a lap to go, and the motorbike's beep, 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 get out of the way. Because, you don't want 30 A-graders rolling through with a lap to go whilst the 5 are sprinting.
Yeah.
So, anyway, not everyone, but most just said, move right to the side, let them come through.
Yeah.
And so then I was just rode behind them and watched the sprint finish. And then I just rode in with them, so everyone thought that I was part of the breakaway. When everyone else was, all the spectators are watching, and they'll give them the 5 guys that were in the breakaway clap. I just rode in. I was just part of them. I was like, yeah, good ride, guys. Nice job. But yeah, I'm limit. Next week is Runaway Bay. Flat course. I think it's I might taper as well. I might taper. I don't know.
Didn't you just say you were going to panic train?
Yeah.
That doesn't go hand in hand. It doesn't go hand in
hand. Yeah, I'll have a think about how I'm going to make this. I've got to go to we're going to Ed Sheeran on.
That's
Saturday,
cool. In Brisbane,
Brisbane, yeah. So I'm not going to get much training done on Sunday, but
You can bike back from Brisbane. That's what I did the other day. I biked to
Was
Brisbane.
it all right?
It's alright. Yeah, you just take the service road, along the M1. Well,
Yeah.
then it goes into another M something highway.
Maybe I'll do that. But
Yeah, you
anyway,
should do that. Like, make it a good training.
I
day.
need to come up with a good strategy for next Wednesday.
We'll debate about. We'll talk about how we're gonna attack.
Are you going to do it?
No, but just
How I'm going to do it?
yeah, how you're gonna do it.
Okay.
I'll give my like I would just say right away after 5 minutes. It's the
No.
easiest. You don't have all the attacks. You just ride your own power.
But then Brando he'll get his group working for him. I
Yeah.
wonder who Kai will work for. Because he lives
Not
with
you.
he lives with Brando, but he's the Ascent Academy.
Yeah, but still,
You think he's
you're
good?
not the Ascend Academy coach.
No, I know, but I'm part of the gang.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
I'm in a WhatsApp group with the Ascent Academy.
Yeah, I am as well. Will he work for me? You reckon instead of
I think
Brandon?
he will. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the crit update. I'm getting a little bit worried. I don't think there's not many races left, but
Until when does it go? Actually.
I don't know because it's getting quite dark.
Yeah.
You start riding back and it's already dark. But
Can imagine.
well, I reckon it's maybe another month. We maybe have another 4 to go. Late March, I reckon. But yeah, we're gonna have to try and get Ben to let you to come out
Next year, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe we start a bit earlier because they do start in like November.
We can do that
It'll
definitely.
be like an off-season
fun thing. Yeah, definitely. I'll be up for that because
You got your license? Oh no, you didn't. You just got a month, didn't you?
but I'll get a full year then.
Yeah.
Make it work. Now I just did the 2 crits in the first day of my license and the last day of my license
Yeah.
because I got a message actually the day after saying my license expired.
Yeah, and they're not cheap, are they?
And, well, mine was cheap. It was a free trial.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. But yeah, you know what really annoyed me the other
No?
day? So I opened up my bank statement, and I think it was €46 had been taken off by World Triathlon.
It was automatic renewal of
Automatic
the
renewal for my
really.
Triathlon Live subscription.
Fuck's sake, and they upped the price, right?
It's up the price.
Fuck's sake, they're going the wrong way. It
I
needs to be
know.
free.
Down. Why do they
Yeah.
keep going up?
It's the wrong way to go. Yeah.
What do you do it?
No, I'm on my dad's account.
And if your dad didn't have it?
I would be on your account.
That
Is it
isn't-
€46 a year?
Keep talking. I'm going to open up my
I
bank account.
would probably pay for it, especially this year. There's 10 races, right? So 10 WTCS races. So I guess I would pay for it.
£38.
Yeah. So that's about like €45, I guess.
Yeah.
That's about 80 Australian dollars or something. Yeah, it's.
But isn't it correct? Like, so you're partly hesitating whether you'll do it.
Well, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's, especially with the time difference here, like, you probably miss already a lot of races, no?
I mean, I guess you can watch it on replay, can't you?
Yeah,
But it's
true,
hard to
true.
miss all the result
Yeah, and then watch it.
and then watch it.
No, but it will be an interesting year though with Maddie Hauser against like Alex hopefully back, Hayden hopefully back, Vasco hopefully a bit stronger, Hidalgo hopefully a bit stronger. Like it will be exciting races. So I probably would pay for it. But yeah, in the end it's like what we've said, I guess numerous times already. They need to make it free because that's the only way that short course is gonna evolve and get bigger. And I hope with the partnership with T100
In 2027.
so next year they will make it free, hopefully, like the T100 is just on YouTube. And actually Ironman also now is just gonna be free on YouTube.
It always is, isn't it?
It was for Europe, but not for the US. Remember they had this.
Well, it was for everyone other than US.
In Canada, I think. Yeah.
North America, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's free here and
Yeah. But yeah, I hope with the partnership of T100 that the T50 will. I'm laughing because when you listen back to Non's episode where we had Non, she was not very happy with the T50 name, and she's a big advocate for changing the name. But hopefully that will be then free because. Yeah, it's an investment. Like, if they really want the athletes to
be stars.
be stars and like financially do better than they are now, like, because you can really clearly see it. There is like a lack of interest for sponsors in short course athletes compared to long course athletes. And one thing for sure is,
Visibility.
that is behind the paywall. And then also I think the tri-suit rules are a bit stupid as well, where like you're only allowed to have what, 4 sponsors on there maybe in the front,
I don't
or
know about
maybe
the
even
number.
3, but
But
and
it's
like
limited
there's
to.
and then limited size and
I'm a little bit on the fence on that one. I like it clean, not clean as in not having sponsors, but I don't like sponsors just everywhere on suits. I like
no.
clean, something a bit clean. Like,
No, but I think you should still do national federation kits,
mm,
but like have at least a bit more visibility for sponsors,
yeah,
because and then there's even federations that like have their own sponsor, and then athletes can't put their like,
yeah.
yeah, then the athletes can't, like,
And you don't have a lot of them. Like, I remember Vince had a lot of problems with the French Federation where he was like, I'll turn down all of your funding. I don't want your funding.
mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't have an option. He's like, if I want to try and go to the Olympics, I have to have that on my suit.
Well, it's the same with the Norwegians. Remember that they had this
Mm,
big dispute with their federation over like
yeah,
sponsor placements on their suit. Because yeah, the federation might be happy if a sponsor X pays them X amount of euros, but then like for a Vince or a Christian Blumenfeld, like they only see a fraction of that, and it's nothing compared to if they would put a sponsor on their suit. So
yeah.
yeah, it's hard for athletes to really grow in the current scheme of things in short course, I think. And I hope T100, because they understand all of this, like
Mm.
they don't have these silly rules, in my opinion, and hopefully they can put some sense into World Triathlon to to get it get it
Yeah.
not behind the paywall, and hopefully get some bigger opportunity for sponsors to be bigger on suits and stuff.
I also think as well for not just the athletes, like surely World Triathlon and races would be able to attract more
Oh,
sponsors if they
100%.
have it not behind a paywall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think if we are talking, like, I would still buy it because I think I'm more invested in short course. Like, I enjoy it probably maybe a little bit more than you. It's still a bit of a bad breakup for you, so you're still getting over it. But I would still buy it. But it's great. Like, you are kind of hesitant about it. You would, again, as you said, you'd probably do it, but it's not like, oh yeah, of course.
No,
And like
yeah,
we
yeah.
have like been to a couple of Olympic games. You've been to 3. Like, this was your life all growing up. We have friends, people that we train with, still doing it,
Mm,
and you're not like, oh yeah, 100% I'd buy it. It's like, oh, I guess I
yeah, yeah.
have to if I want to watch it, but I don't. I'd rather not. So,
Well, it's like,
how many people are
yeah.
out there and are just like,
Oh,
oh, well, stuff it. I'm not like my dad grew up like following me, obviously loving the sport. I mean, he's not going to buy it now.
no, no.
Like, no way he's buying it. But he loves it. Like, he would still get up in the middle of the night, probably. Oh, well, maybe not now that I'm not racing, but he got up in the middle of the night all the time to watch me
Yeah,
race.
no, for sure. And I think, yeah, it's you can see this with other sports. Like I know, like biathlon,
Mm,
like it was when I grew up, it was in the winter, always on Eurosport. Um, and I don't even know if this is true, but what I heard is that they paid Eurosport at the start to get biathlon on Eurosport,
mm,
and that's how they grew the sport. And like then in the end, like it's big enough, and they have a big enough audience that they don't have to pay Eurosport to like broadcast it, but they maybe have offers from other like TV broadcasting channels to play biathlon. And I think yeah, it's like a short term maybe loss for World Triathlon, because maybe now with like the X amount of people that pay this £38 a year, they can
the
t-
20
it
the 20 people.
well, however many it is, they might be break even on the production cost, but I think yeah, they need to increase little loss maybe over a couple of years to
The
grow the
visibility.
sport, yeah, increase the visibility of the sport, and then there will be a lot more sponsors for both the athletes as the organization, for have banners next to the on the course, or like yeah, like
the naming rights sponsor.
Yeah, indeed,
But
indeed.
you don't get many of them anymore. You used to have quite a lot, and it's always been behind a paywall. But I mean, that's like it's
Well, but
sports.
you used to have wasn't like BBC would send it when because the brownies were big or like
Yeah, no,
said
but I mean, but like what was it? Groupama, not Groupama. Like there was naming rights.
yeah, yeah,
Like
indeed.
Abu Dhabi always had a naming right.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's
Well,
less and less of them now.
it
But
was all one year the series was called Maurice Lacroix.
it was
It's like watches. I got a watch when I finished third in Abu Dhabi. They gave me a watch because Maurice Lacroix was
yeah,
like the
and
sponsor of the
Dexter
series.
Energy was like the
Yeah.
first one, and
Yeah, but there you can really see that like short course triathlon is not evolving with the trend of other sports where it's behind the paywall.
yeah.
They make it too hard. Like even just signing up to watch a race is a step too big.
Yeah,
Even if it's without paying, just
Kane,
signing up,
I don't
it's
want
a
to put
step.
my email in and get spammed.
No,
Like, not saying this
yeah,
happens, but
yeah.
people will think that. Like,
Yeah, and you want just like even just the people on like a Sunday morning or Saturday morning scrolling through their TV finding for program to watch, and then there's short course World Triathlon Championship Series in Hamburg on Eurosport. Like, let's watch it for a bit, and then they get into it, and yeah, I think that's important.
and like you
yeah,
said, like the way people consume sport, the way people want to watch sport, like it needs to be there in front of you.
yeah, yeah, indeed.
Otherwise, because so many of it is, so you're competing against, I don't know, I can't even think right now. You're competing against like a Sail GP and these sort of sports that you flick on and you go, I'm not a sailing fan.
Yeah, yeah, but if
I'm
it's
like,
on,
oh, it's
like,
not. Oh, fuck, I'll just sit and watch
we
it.
used
Oh,
to
this is
watch a
quite.
bit of biathlon on Eurosport just because it was
Yeah, it's
on.
on. Yeah,
And there's nothing else on a Sunday morning, like but yeah, we have you're married to the head of the athlete board. How do you call this? What is now chair of the athlete board in World Triathlon. So
Yeah, she's got a bit on her plate at the moment.
I can imagine.
At the moment, I get and well, I'm on the PTO athlete board, so and then when they become the
True.
commercial partner of next year, I mean that's definitely a push
Gonna
from.
push it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I mean it's.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's sort of almost flogging a dead horse at the moment. I think
Yeah,
kind of
for
been
sure.
saying it for a long time.
Yeah. No, this has been a topic for since I started triathlon. Basically, people have been going on about it. But yeah, I'm not. I don't care anymore. I don't do it anymore. So whatever.
Yeah, but I still want to see a successful sport.
No, definitely, and it's like going the wrong way. I think at the moment, like, yeah. Anyways, it's good this year that they at least have 10 races and some exciting new locations for the WTCS series. So that's a step in the right direction. Where I feel like they had at one year problems to even find enough race locations. So that's good anyway. There is interest of host cities to organize the races. I see you got here on the spreadsheet. If we say no January champ, when is it okay to be a champ?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought about this. I'd say you don't want to be a training champ. I just think you need to be there on race. I feel like there's too many examples of people that are champ in training and do really good sets, and you think, oh, they're gonna kill it in races, and then for some reason they're finishing 30th or whatever. I feel like you gotta keep that bullet in the chamber for the races.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree, I guess.
Like obviously you can compare. Well, that's maybe something that I did wrong in the past. Compare too much training to training, like from one year to another year. But obviously, like it's good. It's a good trend if like you're either like your paces become easier or you go quicker. But I feel like you don't want to set too many PBs in training, and you want to keep them for racing. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. I think I guess maybe more reword it. Where is a point where you think the flick switched? I guess from you can't be on it for 11 months of the year. like there's this period where you slowly build back in, and like training's maybe a little bit more relaxed, and then
Well, like, yeah, I guess it depends when you're really your first races or when your first target races. For me, with Geelong now being what, 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks, I maybe got into that like maybe the start of this training block, like 2-3 weeks ago, because you have a clear goal of like, okay, there's the race. And for me, it's more also Geelong is only a stepping stone in like Texas. So for me, it's more like focusing on Texas and getting all that right. But it's still like, it's still a long way away, isn't it? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm more just like the day to day training and don't think too much about, yeah, I have this mindset now where I just trust the process and I don't think too much about training sessions. Like, for example, when that Tuesday I felt horrible and took it easy, like it didn't have any mental effects on me, you know? I was like, just part of it, like it'll be fine.
but
Like,
it would have in the past.
yeah, for sure, especially. But I think that also comes from
Age.
racing be going well.
Uh,
And I just did that crit that I was a champ at, so.
I think that
Um,
might have actually been a February race, so you're fine anyway.
Maybe, was it February already?
I think you're February.
Okay.
So you're a
It
February
was
champ.
February, probably.
You're a February champ.
I
So
guess
basically,
so.
what we're saying is it's okay to be a February champ, just not a January champ.
Yeah.
Set your second best PBs in February. March, maybe your PBs.
Yeah. All right.
April, you're flying. And then by Kona, you're dead.
After Kona, you're dead.
No,
hopefully.
well, yeah.
Well, I will take a break in between. How my schedule is, I have a break from mid-June
Yeah,
to
I feel like you're more
mid-September.
you're more full-time podcaster, part-time racer.
Yeah.
But you don't even race anymore these days.
No, you probably do more races than me
I
this
definitely
year.
will do more races than you this year.
But don't count the crits, though.
Okay, I won't count the crits. So you're doing 6.
Yeah.
Maybe more after.
Maybe.
So I'm doing Devonport, Auckland, Yokohama, Hamburg, a race in Germany, another race in Germany, and Pontevedra.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
doing
one
6.
more.
No, that's 6.
Oh, that's 6.
I think.
Me.
Did I count properly?
No, I think you're right. So that's even.
So I need to find another one then.
Or me. I'll do Nusa.
Maybe I'll do news to come out every time.
Yeah. No, yeah. So that's that covered. Shall we?
Iron Man start. Have you got it up?
I can find it easily, but it was a bit underwhelming. I thought. Like, did you look properly into it
No.
in the start? So we're talking about the start list of Ironman Taupo, where like it was a bit like hyped up to be like this crazy start list beginning of the year, but
Do
then
you think the Norwegians are injured? Some of them.
well, I think Gustav was quite clear. He twisted his ankle and he's still struggling a bit with it. And then I don't know. The thing is that they're very like they put everything on Strava. So if Casper's only running 30 Ks a week, I guess something is up. And he biked a lot, and he's not doing Taupo in the end, which I guess he was doing. But yeah, so for the woman, it's Kat Matthews, Hannah Berry, Jocelyn Macaulay.
Jocelyn Macaulay, yeah.
That's a hard name, isn't it? And a bunch of others, but in the end, it's only 21 females. And obviously, Kat Matthews is there, and she was open about racing this one and like setting herself up for the Pro Series in like an early way. And I think it makes sense because you can do Geelong as well, which I guess it's a quite tricky double, like doing an Ironman and 2 weeks later is a 70.3. But I guess for Kat Matthews, like she's so used to racing Ironmans, it probably won't be a problem, and she's so strong as well. Fenella Langridge as well, Tamara Jewett.
It's definitely Nina Darren, Julie's sister.
Yeah, so it's definitely some good people on there, isn't it?
Yeah,
but I'd say only
Kat's like probably the step above everyone else.
Yeah, Hannah Berry was
Yeah,
she,
true,
fourth in
yeah.
Kona?
But she was still
Fifth?
was she a bit behind?
I would assume. Yes.
I think she was still a bit behind
Yeah.
Kat. But yeah, I mean, you're coming fourth at the World Champs. You're certainly going to be in there as one of the favorites, right?
Yeah.
And
then the men, I think the main names are Christian Blumenfeld, Trevor Foley is racing.
Who?
Kyle Smith, Matt Hansen, Pierre Lecour. I've trained a bit with him here. Frederick Funk, the age grouper. Jack Sosinski, we train a bit with him here in the Gold Coast. I hope
he was actually on the coaching course, and he did a 36K run on the Sunday morning before we had to meet at 7 a.m.
Fuck, yeah, he told me. Actually, I went biking with him on Tuesday. He told me he was...
But did he tell you turned up late and he got in trouble by Lucas?
Ah, really?
A
No,
little
he
bit.
didn't tell me that.
Oh, he's keeping that close to himself.
Yeah. Now you're saying it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Did I miss anyone? Rasmus Svenningsen. I guess he can maybe have an impact on the bike.
No, he'll just set the course record on Wednesday.
Indeed, on the bike. But yeah, like, if you look at this start list, like, it's an easy win for Christian, no?
Yeah, you would think so.
Like, Trevor he can be really good, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, he hasn't.
Kyle will be good, but
he hasn't shown it.
No, indeed, Trevor.
Fred will probably seems like he's going well.
He's always going well on training, I feel like.
You think? Yeah.
He's always going well on training.
Mm.
But no, obviously he will be up there. I think there's 4 slots for Taupo. For Kona, sorry.
That's a lot of slots.
It's
I
a
guess
lot of
it is a pro
slots,
series, isn't it?
And Christian and Svenningsen are already qualified.
Okay.
So I was telling Jack that he has a shot if he does his because he was good in Busselton.
He was really good, yeah.
So if he like does that with he's fit. If he does that with like maybe a slightly better run, I think he like struggled a bit that last 10K, that he can be up there because
he does want to qualify. He wants
he wants to go. He wants to go. But yeah, that will be an interesting watch. I think it's
interesting to see how Pierre
2
goes.
weeks. Yeah, it will be interesting. He's talking to me about like he don't want to do this one for experience and qualify in Frankfurt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, like he's such a talented athlete, like he for sure needs to just go for it, you know?
Is he done with short course?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done with it. And then we were quickly gonna maybe have a look at the T100 Gold Coast.
No, I can't find it.
Woman only start list.
Do you know where it is?
Well, it will be on the T100 T100
World Triathlon.
Instagram. But yeah, we know, no? It was
I guess Ashley.
Kate Wolf.
Kate Wolf, yeah.
Ashley Gentle, Julie Durand, Taylor Knipp. Those are the big names. But it was quite...
Lucy? No, not Lucy.
No, she's injured, right? She had a surgery.
Oh, she did too, yeah.
Hey, maybe it is not on their...
it would be on
their Instagram.
Oh, is it too far? It's probably too far away to be published yet.
Well, I saw it, though. I saw it. I saw the start. Don't we get emails from it?
Well, you might. I don't know.
Yeah, because I had to sign up for something. Probably now I get all these...
You had to pay your subscription for World Triathlon. Now you get spammed with all these emails. But I think... I'm actually interested in that Kate Wolf's doing it.
Yeah.
I thought she was, going all in for... excuse me, all in for short course now.
But that's a good thing with how the T100 is now. It's 50K to win just an individual race, so
just go and do 1 or 2.
It doesn't mean that they're doing Gold Coast, that they're going for the full series, right?
Mm.
So that will be interesting to see.
Actually, the Brits are coming down anyway.
True.
For a camp, they come down in a month. Like a week or 2. So
yeah,
she'll be here. That's right. Because
yeah,
Jess Fulliger,
yeah,
I don't know if she hasn't obviously qualified through ranking.
Mm.
But she's trying to get a wild card. So she'll be actually quite interesting to see how she goes, because she'll obviously swim and bike at the front
really well.
So I can see
she'll
her.
be drilling it. Yeah, it's so weird that I can't.
Well,
anyway, we're not very well prepared, are we?
Yeah, you just wrote like, let's talk about these, and didn't put the list there. But I think, well, you've said the main names anyway.
Yeah,
I think I'm actually, yeah. And Taylor Knibb, when listening to her podcast, she was not, like she said she wasn't going to do many T100s.
Yeah,
so she obviously has changed her mind.
Well, she said she was probably gonna do. She had a few that she was wanting to do, I reckon. But she wanted to go back to short course, right?
Yeah. Which Jack
so
wasn't happy about.
Of course he isn't. Short what?
Yeah.
All right.
Strava pick.
Yeah, I have Brandon
Yeah. Well,
from.
I wanted to like build it up a bit more than
Oh,
just like completely dry. Yeah, mine's Brando.
well,
Uh,
yours is Brando.
Mine is Brandon Copeland, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that was second at Wednesday Worlds last night. Just got to give him a shout out. Yeah, I think he's part. I didn't realize, but he actually is part of our All In Triathlon Club. So maybe he is a closet listener. And hopefully that UAE contract is in the mail for you, Brando.
Mm. Yeah, mine is Justin. He even said how he pronounces surname. Pedophile? Oh no,
Pedophile.
pedophile. Pedavole.
Oh,
Maybe
pedophile.
Justin Pedavole.
Pedophile.
Who did a 6-hour ride on a crit course. I looked at how long the loop was, but I forgot. But he did a 200K ride on this. Let me quickly check. 1.87K crit course.
So he's done like 100 laps, over 100 laps.
Over 100 laps on Valentine's Day.
I
don't know if he has a partner. Where is it?
It's in Parramatta. I know
Sydney.
this. I know this crit course. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, would you do 200K on it on Valentine's Day? None wouldn't be too happy, would she?
She wouldn't be too happy, but I was in bed on 7 p.m. on
true.
Valentine's Day.
That's true.
Because I was sick. So.
Well, and I trained for seven hours as well that day.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I did it. No, 6. I did a 2-hour run and a 4.5-hour bike. So 6.5 hour.
We're just married to the game.
We're married to the game. So yeah, kudos Justin Pedavoli. Pedavole.
Pedavole. They even said how to pronounce it. So, actually, have you done your? He hasn't done it.
I haven't done it.
So Jelle will do it by next week. No, don't rush and do it now.
Yeah, I looked into, but it's hard. How do I do this? There's so many episodes I have to go through, and
yeah, but just quickly scroll. So we're talking about the precision filler. We've still got January's to give away, because Jelle's supposed to do that, but he's dragging the chain. Yeah, just go on and look at all the comments and just
pick one male and one female.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Nowadays, you don't know if that's a female or male.
Indeed, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, but
I'll do my best. But yeah, next week I'll have it.
You'll have
you
it.
even texted me in the beginning of the week that I had to do it.
Brad?
No, you.
Oh, did I?
You texted me. Remember, you have to do the.
Oh, I did too. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Well, we'll get on. Jelle will get onto that. It's coming. Don't worry. Maybe no, I won't even. I was going to say maybe you could even no. But yeah, we'll get onto it next week.
We'll do some voice notes.
Voice notes to wrap it up.
Hey Jelle, hey Aaron. My question this week is, where would you guys consider a mecca for triathlon training in the world? And then also, where would you consider the best place to train triathlon in Australia? Thanks, guys.
Well, I'll jump in. I think for me in the world, anywhere in the mountains. So Font-Romeu is always, I love Font-Romeu. I went to St. Moritz for the first time 2 years ago. That's awesome. I liked Flagstaff, but maybe a little bit too high for me. But yeah, anyway, there's altitude in the mountains.
A little bit too boring on the bike as well.
Maybe a little bit too boring. Yeah.
Well, I feel like the mecca now is you have a lot of triathletes in Girona. You have a lot in Boulder. No?
Yeah, and Boulder's good actually. Yeah, I should have said Boulder. If I had to pick one, probably.
But then I would say Boulder is too low to do a proper altitude camp.
You can live at 700-800 there. Is that not high enough?
Yeah, I guess it's high enough. It's just high enough. Yeah.
Just high enough, maybe.
Yeah,
but
probably.
It ticks the box. It ticks all the boxes. And you can ride up to over 3,000. You can do that in St. Moritz as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with those places, it's really only good for 6-7 months of the year.
Yeah. So then it's snow but even like, I know, but Font-Romeu for me, I don't know if I could live there. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a life training balance.
Yeah.
Like Font-Romeu is really good for like a 1 month or like 2-month camp.
Yeah.
It's really good. I've never been in St. Moritz. It's too expensive for my budget. But
please. What about if we say a hybrid of Girona because you are close to Font-Romeu.
Yep.
It's pretty good in winter. Like it can get cold,
Yeah.
but you're pretty good in winter for a European winter. And then you're only a couple hour drive up to Font-Romeu
From
and/or
or
Andorra
Andorra.
if you want to go there. But
Yeah.
we'll say we'll go with Font-Romeu because we've both been there and we both like it.
Yeah.
So Girona/Font-Romeu. Well, Girona as where you live, and then you can go
Easy
really
up to
close
Font-Romeu.
to Other than Girona's getting really busy,
Yes, and
that's the
they need a
downside.
new 50-meter pool.
They need a new 50-meter pool,
They really
but
need one.
it's hard to tick all the boxes. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, for sure. They
Soft-
renewed the track, so that's good because the
is it?
track was
It's like
super hard.
concrete.
Yeah,
And in Australia, I'm going to say
Wollongong.
no, Canberra. If you're talking
Really?
just training,
Yeah.
Canberra's actually quite underrated. It's got good running trails. The riding, you could still just about get some quiet riding for being in a city. Obviously, you got plenty of pools. Weather's pretty good. Can be cold in winter, but it's pretty good. But again, I probably wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah.
And Jindabyne actually is another place, but yeah, those in Australia that would know of Jindabyne, it's at the foot of the mountains. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've only been to Gold Coast, so Gold Coast.
Yeah?
I haven't been to anywhere
Noosa?
else here. I went for like 3 days.
Okay.
Not enough to really rate it.
Yeah. All right. One more question.
Long one.
G'day, mate. Brisbane, Australia here. Absolutely loving the new AIT pod. Absolutely killing it. Pro Tri News, who even are you? Old school. My question is, as from a first year pro perspective last year, I say this understanding that events try and do everything to bring names to their races by paying for their flights, accommodation, etc. However, is there a world where we can actually give this service to the up-and-coming poorer pros who are less experienced travelling to different countries, etc.? For example, a race I did in Thailand last year, I was put up in a super cheap place that was about 1 to 3 kilometres from race start, meaning I was away from everyone and familiarity and had to transport myself to and from multiple times, dropping off kit and then race morning, etc. I didn't know how to get around, where to get food, and often walked up to 25 minutes to race venue, etc., trying to save money. I also got very sick from water, ultimately didn't even race. What I'm trying to suggest is, can we help the more lower tier pros, giving them the accommodation close to race entry, etc.? Cheers!
Etc.
G'day.
Etc.
Yeah, Pro Tri News, who even are you?
Yeah.
Old school.
So thanks for the question. I am probably going to be a bit blunt on this and just say no. Elite sport is elitism, and those that have earned it get it. And we were all poor pro athletes at one point and had to work our ass to get to. Well, I'm retired now, but at one point I was afforded the luxury of having flights and accommodation and all of that paid for, and it wasn't always the case. I had to bum my way around Europe, living in sleeping on airport floors, and I would book overnight trains, so I would save a night in accommodation, and you just have to go through it. And I think once you get to a certain level, you're rewarded by having.
Well, I guess like what she's asking is like, it's not because you have had to do this that it shouldn't change or can change, but actually in the end I still have the same like response as you. Like also the organization, it's a business. They wanna have as many age groupers as possible during their race, and how do they try to do that is getting the most popular, like the biggest names during their race. Like for example, Christian doing the race in Colombia last year at the end of the year, he would have got good money for that and his flights paid and everything, but it's also because he will attract lots of entries for that race. So yeah, in the end, it's not a charity, is it, racing? And I can understand this seems like a horrible experience in Thailand. But yeah, it's very sad. And
But
just in the end, like sometimes it makes, you got to invest in your own future. And if you really want to try and get the best out of it, that's the way to do it. And triathlon is sadly a sport that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is elite sport and it's professional sports, and yeah, it's not a charity.
Yeah. But also, I mean, it sounds like a rough time in Thailand, but just because she was at that hotel, I mean, she could have got sick at any hotel,
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
in
yeah.
water quality. And I think, you're first year pro and you're getting free accommodation. Like, that's pretty good. Like, did you
Yeah,
ever get free
true.
accommodation as a first year pro? And maybe through federations, but
No, but I remember actually also this, like, you know how World Cups used to give hotels for the first top 5 ranked athletes?
mm,
So I once was in Ecuador and they gave this, but the hotel was shit. It was like a small room and they actually also roomed me first with another athlete.
mm,
But then Vendla Frintova complained, like saying this can't be a room to share. Like it was a tiny room.
yeah,
And yeah, I actually also crashed in that race, had like lots of road rash, and then the whole way trip back from Ecuador back to Belgium was horrible because your t-shirt it sticks and everything.
mm,
Like my whole back was open. So yeah, I think we all have these experiences, and yeah, I hope you have some better experiences as your second year pro. Get some good results, and hopefully the sponsors and the race organizers will notice you and give you some free accommodation in close to the race.
I mean, yeah, that's elite sport, isn't it? Professional sport. It's performance is almost always everything.
Hmm.
Everything flows off the back of performance, sponsorship, race entry,
Yeah, definitely.
support from race organizers, etc. Performance leads everything. So
Mm.
yeah, if you have the good results, you'll continue to grow up the tree, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Cool. All right. You've got a hard swim to get to. I've got these meetings to get to.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. YouTube, I don't even know where we're at the moment, but keep those subscriptions coming. We are still, well, can't remember, but we've got a couple more 100 to go before we can start monetizing our YouTube channel. So keep them coming. Keep the questions coming on SpeakPipe. You can get to them via Instagram, and keep supporting our sponsors, Precision Filling Hydration. Get onto their website, All In Triathlon, at checkout for 15% off.